Welcome home, everybody, to Mouse Quiz on Friday, October 23rd. I had to think about that one. I mean, all this COVID stuff has just got your dates all messed up. So I'd like to welcome back to the show our producer, Gina. Hey, Gina, how you doing tonight?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. My birthday's tomorrow, so I'm pre-celebrating.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Well, I mean, we get to celebrate this over like a week, right? All the way up
Yes.
into Halloween.
Exactly. So
That's what I
this
was
is the
thinking.
pre-birthday, and then tomorrow's the real day, and then the whole week.
Got it. And then let's welcome back Derek to the show as well. Hey, Derek, how you doing?
Doing well, you guys. Enjoying a Friday.
Yes.
Thought we had a little bit of a delay there as well. And now I'm going to welcome our first-time guest to the show, and he's going to be starting to do an awful lot more with us here coming up. But I would like to welcome Jake to the show. Jake, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Happy Friday, everyone. Happy to be here.
Oh, happy to be here. And tonight we've got some quiz questions that have just been hanging around, 4 or 5 months now, it feels
At least.
And so I didn't have a really good way to tie them together anymore, but I wanted to just clear these sets out because I was tired of looking at them. So tonight is a Disney potpourri of trivia questions. And that's how we're calling the sum of it. But we've got 4 sets of questions. And in all honesty, we so collaborated them. They were half done. Derek and I picked them up. It was just a whole team wrote them all. It's the only thing I can tell you, right? I know Mary Ann did some. Alicia did some. You remembered when she was writing for us back in the spring. And so that's how old these questions are. But we're going to kick the show off with Disney's Midwest roots. And Mary Ann wrote these, okay? So crowd.live/Midwest, if you would like to join in on this particular game and play along with us. So the way this works is you're going to either take another tab on the screen you're watching us on, or you're going to come over to a smartphone and just pull up any web browser and then go to the address crowd.live/Midwest. And when you do that, it's going to ask you to pick a screen name, which we will see because all of your answers tonight are timed. The software keeps track of scores, and it's a lot of fun and a little competitive as well. So if you add your email there, I didn't send an email out this week, but most weeks I send out one email congratulating the winners from last week and giving people a heads up for what's coming. And then you can pick a team name if you're playing with a Disney family. A lot of podcasts come back in and play together, or you can play as a free agent. So that's how that works. Pick a screen name, add your email. We'll send you maximum 1 email a week. I don't think I've ever gone beyond that, and I don't plan on it because I don't want to get spammy. And pick a team and go ahead and play. So let me come back in, and I'm going to share the screen now as well. And you know what? This is so old. I have to come back into it and turn on the QR code.
This is so old.
Normally, I'm like, there's a QR code. Normally, I just tell people to point their phone at the screen, and it will pick it up and take you to that web address. But this one kind of predated that. So.
Oh, wow. Okay, so also, the Monorail Tales group isn't there. That's how old this is.
Oh, my gosh. Like,
okay, I'll try to add you.
Yeah, see if you can add them there. So
I will. Oh my gosh, sorry. It's been this. Like I said, this is really old.
Okay, so Gina's going to be doing that before we kick the game off as well. And so that being said and done, let's come back in. Let's go back to this view, and we'll just go through some comments while she goes in and checks all the teams. If anybody else is missing a team name there, put it in the comments, and we'll be sure to get you added in. And Gina, we're probably going to have to add it into all 4 rounds.
Yes, I'm going to do that right now.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So coming back in, Scott says, hey, go Rays. And I think that's a World Series reference. That's telling you how much
I'm playing the Dodgers tonight.
And Dodgers are not doing well. Yeah.
No shucks.
And then
I'm in LA.
Dave's tuning in tonight, and then Scott from Mississippi's in. Courtney's tuning in. Glenn says, hey, all, I need this escape tonight. Thanks, as always, for bringing us a little pixie dust each week. Tonight's question is going to be pretty easy.
It's been a week. It's been a week.
It's been a week for a lot of us. I think a lot of us are saying that. So tonight's questions you should find fun and relatively obtainable and easy. Okay. And then Yuli's tuning in, and Pete's and Disney tuning in from the boardwalk.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Pete.
Lucky.
So, and then Tony Ann says happy Friday. And we've got the monorails team. Gina's taking care of those. And happy Friday. And Go Crushers Go. And tonight's code is Midwest. We could go ahead and put that. I'll put that banner back up, Gina.
Okay, please, while I add these teams.
Teamwork, right? And then, Jeremy's tuning in tonight to clean up on everybody. And these questions predate Jeremy joining the team. So
wow.
he's going to be playing tonight.
And thank you.
Yep. So, and then Heather's tuning in, says hello. And Jolly Holiday is tuning in. Holly Drew Fitch. And then Kathy's with us tonight. And Holly Austin's with us tonight. She's going to try to give Jeremy a run for his money. And Tony Ann. And then we've got Ann tuning in from Iowa as well. For 6 minutes, we've got a little bit of time here. And let me ask this question as well.
Okay.
What do you guys want to, and you can answer on screen as well, what do you guys want us to write quiz questions on? Because we're now to the point where we're like scratching our head. And when Gina and I and the team were hanging out a couple weeks ago in Walt Disney World, we'd walk by something and I'd be like, let's write. So what do you guys think would be fun quiz questions to write on? So, Jake, you're new to the show. Any ideas?
I'm trying to think. Maybe one of like special events, but in the past, like not so scary and very merry, but like back when they first started, like what they used to do. Because I know things have changed a lot since then.
Oh, go old school special events. Yeah,
nice.
okay.
I kind of like that. I wouldn't know anything.
Yeah, no kidding. And so, Scott's saying that the Mickey Files is in the house. Go Crusher. Yeah, Scott, you're going to have to get your own team built sooner or later there, buddy. Like, we're going to need the Mickey Files podcast team coming up. So, just saying, okay?
And Monorail Tales, you should be added to everybody.
Okay, so Monorail Tales should be there. And Courtney's saying to do parks and resorts. Could do more on those. We haven't done resorts in quite some time.
Yeah.
I think we did resort pools one day. And then Tony Ann is saying specific resort topics.
Oh, that would be good.
Like one specific
all
one
pop.
on
Yeah, all stars. I like that.
Yeah, we could definitely do that because there's quite a bit of noticeable stuff over there at Pop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, between all of the Rubik's Cube and the bowling pin shaped pool and
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so maybe we'll work on that one as well. And Christine says thanks. And then Heather says resorts and pools. So sounds like we did that. And Tony Ann is saying that the Crush Mickey Files are like Wonder Twins.
Activate.
Yeah, you guys got to sit here and do this kind of thing. And, okay. At least we got how that goes on. Well, I think we're doing pretty good. We've got about 8 minutes after now. That's when we normally kick this off. Let me see how many people. Got 61 people signed in.
Yeah.
So
great.
I think we're pretty well ready to go. So this first round of question, Mary Ann originally wrote, and I think we ended up finishing it and tweaking it. But it's all about the Midwest roots of Walt Disney. Okay? And if you look at my green screen here, you might be able to get a little bit of some hints, okay, as to where we're going back to. But that being said and done, let's go ahead and kick this round off. So let me hit this, and we'll see you guys back in a few minutes.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck,
Good
everybody.
luck.
All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. And let me come back in. Bring everybody else back on to the screen. So congratulations here to Skier Pete, pull-out couch. Okay.
I love that. That cracks me up.
Total DVC term on that one. That one took me a while. And Bill Mitchell coming in third. So yeah, these questions kind of predate Pete coming to the team
Congrats.
as well, now that I think about it. So
Mhm.
congratulations to you three.
Yep.
And some of our usuals did pretty good as well there. So I guess this was a little bit harder than I thought, given that, like, we dropped kind of quick, and Pete's the only one who got all 10 right. But
Wow.
Congrats.
Great job, Pete.
Wow.
let's do that. Let me come back in and pull up the results summary here. We'll go through these and see how people did. Okay. Just taking a look at this question 1. We did 70%, got that one right. So
Yep.
pretty good there on Missouri. I think that one was an easy one. And then 68% got Marceline. I think that was a pretty easy one as well, if you're any kind of a Disney fan. Now, here's where it got a little interesting. So I knew this one because I saw Here with the Ears do a video tour of Marceline one day. I remember them going to the museum there at the train station. Although
I will admit, if I had to guess, I would have said the childhood house
Mm.
because I know you can go tour it also.
Yes.
So-
That's oh yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's available. Mhm.
Yep, the farmhouse is there. It's all
Yep.
fixed up and maintained and restored. But yeah, the train station on that one as well. So, and Pete's saying here as well, I'm a Disney history nerd.
So that's the 10 for 10.
Yeah. And Glenn just made a whole bunch of people in Missouri pretty upset there. Kansas City, St. Louis, I can never keep them straight.
Mhm.
They're like 5 hours apart. Like opposite sides of the state.
Yeah.
So.
hmm
And then what attraction was inspired by another famous Missouri creative genius, Tom Sawyer Island?
Mhm.
Okay. And then where did they move after leaving Marceline? Hannibal, Missouri sounds familiar to me, Derek. I don't know why.
Mark Twain's hometown.
Mhm.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
would
knew
have
there
gone
was
with that one
something
too.
famous going on there, and I had some friends when I went to college in Missouri who were from Hannibal. But yeah, I would have guessed Kansas City on that one because I knew that's where Laugh-O-Gram was.
hmm
And then
Yeah.
question 6, I knew that one from watching a documentary that Logan Sekulow did, and it's still available on Amazon Prime. Last I heard. There's another one out there, Walt Before Mickey, that went through all of this
Yes.
kind of history as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that.
And I will say there's a great biography of his. I don't remember who wrote it, but it's the great big thick one that has that black and white picture on his that I'm sure lots of
Yeah.
people have seen the cover of anyway, that goes over a lot of this as well.
Got it. And here on this one question, let me go full screen here. So, Yuli, you would have guessed train station, but I said something about his green string, and the town name, Marceline, was right up here. Okay. So that wasn't really trickery. That was,
Well, it looks like a school. That's why she guessed
Yeah.
school, because it looks like a school.
Yep.
That was the trick.
yep. So, nope. So I just kind of showed you the Marceline part. Okay. And then,
And the Disney biography was written by Walter Isaacson. Thanks, Glenn.
got it. Okay. And then number 7, I knew from the documentaries that I saw,
Yeah.
selling snacks on a train. There's
Mhm.
not a ticket taker there as well. Then short cartoon names, Laugh-O-Gram Studios,
Mhm.
that one. And it's funny that Disney actually let the copyright and the patent on the name Laugh-O-Gram Studios expire.
Mhm.
And Logan Sekulow from WDW Today picked it up.
Oh,
And so,
Oh.
yeah, his family's attorneys, and so he was just like, I'm just going to register this. It might come in handy sometime. And so he's kind of got that, right? What short was Disney's first one that combined cartoons and live action? Alice from, I didn't know it was in Cartoon Land. I knew it was Alice, though.
hmm
Mm.
And they
thought
did
it
a
was
whole,
That was a hard
trick
one.
question.
Yeah.
yeah, they did a whole series of them, a series of Alice comics, cartoons, but that was the first one, was Alice in Cartoon Land.
Got it.
Yeah, that was a tricky one. I saw a lot of people pick Steamboat Willie, and I probably would have also.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Steamboat Willie had live action.
It didn't.
Nope.
It didn't. But you think first, you see the
Disney's
word first.
first.
Yeah, you see first, and you just
Well,
pick
that would have
first.
been, it wouldn't have been his first because Oswald predated Steamboat Willie.
Right.
Right. And then Mickey Mouse Club couldn't have been first because
No.
Oswald came before Mickey. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
That's
thought it
how
was a
would've
trick
done the logic
question
there.
because
Yeah.
of Alice in Wonderland. So
Uh-huh.
Cartoon Land, I was like, maybe Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Ah,
No.
yeah, the Cartoon Land didn't sit right with people. I get it.
Mm-mm.
I get it. Okay. And then 67% got that the studio went bankrupt there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Great.
I think that's it there. Good job, everybody, on that set of questions. And so, Gina, do you want to go ahead and warp us over to the, or Derek, you want to
Derek
warp
will
us
do
up?
that, and I will show you the next. I'll show you the next. Diz Space is the next one.
Got it. Okay. So if you're just now joining us, let's come back in and throw that banner up as well, Gina. So
There we go.
and I will turn on the
There it is,
QR
Diz Space.
code. Maybe? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't even know how to turn on the QR code for that one. So, oh well. Guess there's no QR code for that one.
And guys,
Anyways,
I'll say
I'll put-
I was saying it only sent 34, 36, 37 of you over. So several of you are going to have to, use the Diz Space name. So
That's what we get for using old technology with an update.
yeah,
Yeah. Oops. Ouch. So
Yeah, sorry.
anyways, if you didn't come back in, or if you didn't get warped over, or you're just now joining us, go to our web browser and go to crowd.live/disspace and come in and join the show. You'll be asked to put in a name, an email address. We promise not to spam you. And then if you're playing with a podcast family, go ahead and pick that. If not, just select free agent. But so Disney Outer Space, let's come back in and talk about this one a little bit. So this is all space-related stuff with Disney, okay? And if it was Disney and space-related, it kind of fit this hodgepodge of a question. So if you think of space and Disney, it's a fair game for this round.
mm-hmm.
Derek, any
And that
other
can
hints
be-
or?
that can be rides, that can be restaurants, that can be TV shows, that can be all
Any of it.
sort. Disney
Oh.
Space.
Okay, that's good.
Disney space. I guess that's a great way of saying that, okay?
I'm thinking a little bit of Tomorrowland might be in there.
Yeah, a little bit of Tomorrowland could be in there.
Oh, that's a
And
good tip, Scott.
So,
That's a good tip. If you didn't warp, just hit the refresh button.
oh, there you go, right?
That's a good tip. Yeah.
And then it automatically pulls him over as well. And
We're at 59 right now. So
yeah, we had 61 before,
Yeah.
so maybe
Okay.
some people didn't come back in. That's good. Just start this off again. I'm gonna come back in and start a new projector. I'm not liking the way that's looking. So bring up a new tab here.
it's what we get for using old questions.
Yep. That's what I said.
I mean, it's what we get for letting questions sit around. So.
Yes, for months. This is months of sitting, not just not just a few
I don't-
weeks.
Settings. QR code. There we go. Now I got
Oh,
it.
good. Okay.
Maybe that's what I had to do, was just slap it around a little bit and
You know.
manhandle it, I guess, right? I guess it's a web screen, so it's okay to do
Right.
that.
Right.
So scan to join if you want to, and otherwise we will get this thing rolling. So good luck, everybody. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Well, welcome back and congratulations to Jeremy, Kaylin, and Heidi for coming in first, second, and third there. How'd you guys do on screen? Gina, Jake? Not so good.
Not so good.
I actually remember a lot of these, so I did better.
Got it. And so Christine saying, thank God there were no black hole questions. Oh, yeah, we could have went there, right? And okay, so I think we're caught up on comments. Casey says, didn't Magic Kingdom do something lately for Space Mountain? And I don't know about how recently they did in Disney World. I know Hyperspace Mountain.
I don't remember Disney World doing much.
Yeah, last year they did the deep space for Halloween. It was the deep space where it was all dark. That's all I remember. And that was it.
Yeah, they turned all the stars off and stuff.
Yeah. And then they did a Christmas overlay too.
And for Villains too, for Villains After Hours.
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, let's come back in and check in on this and see how we did on a results summary here. Coming back in, question 1, 53% nailed that one, or 88% nailed that one with Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow.
Which the thing about that is Mr. Johnson is the same character in the Mission to Mars that Tom Morrow was in the Rocket to the Moon.
Yes.
Okay.
And we had Mission to Mars in California, so I knew that one.
I don't remember that attraction at all.
It's where Stitch used to be.
Yeah, in California, it's where Star Tours is.
Got it. Okay, that's probably why I don't remember it.
Yeah.
And then true, NASA did help develop Mission Space. And the crowd did really well there with 93%. And which of the following Mercury 7 astronauts helped dedicate Space Mountain?
Gordon Cooper is actually the only one that was a Mercury 7 astronaut of those. And he and Scott Shepard both helped Mickey Mouse dedicate Space Mountain when it opened.
Now you need to watch The Right Stuff to catch up on all this stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So watch The Right Stuff on Disney Plus. That's the plug.
Got it. I saw Gary Sinise was an obvious distractor in there, and then I threw in Christa McAuliffe as a distractor because I was like, okay, surely people are going to realize, she kind of predates, or she's after that.
And I think and Jim Lovell was Apollo 13. So
okay, so there we go. And true or false, Space Mountain's top speed is slower than Splash Mountain's, and that is true. Space Mountain is a very slow ride. It is just very twisty, turny, right? But it is not necessarily fast. Then which is not a mission color for Mission Space? You have the orange team and the green team. There is no red team.
And I'm going to show you this comment from Kaylin.
Yes, I did that on purpose for you, Kaylin. Just for you. Definitely did that one on purpose for you, because that's like a little pet peeve of mine.
Good for you, because I never check.
When the visuals don't match up there, right?
Oh,
That's one of the reasons why I can't play, is because I look at everybody's questions and just go over little things like that. Especially when we upload them, they randomize it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't ever check. Yeah. I don't ever check. So that was great.
Yep. And then which attraction is considered the weenie for Future World at Epcot? That is Spaceship Earth. I think that's the weenie for the whole park, if you ask me.
It is.
I think technically the American Adventure has been talked about as the weenie for World Showcase to try and get people to go all the way around.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And okay. And then what was the name of the new space themed restaurant that's coming
This
to Epcot?
Cracked me up. The distractors were great.
So I thought I'd make some people laugh with Space 2030 by the time it opens.
I think you're being optimistic.
Yeah, that's definitely being optimistic as well. Okay.
You might not be too far off on that one.
I'm telling you, right? Space Eats and Space Camp, okay, but Space 220 is the actual name that it's going to be. 79% got that right. I'd like to see how many people come back in and gave me a chuckle on that one.
Yeah,
Okay?
I loved that one. That 2030 was great.
Yes. And Kaylin is saying here that I knew this speed because I rode Space Mountain at full speed with the lights on as part of a Disney youth education class. It feels so much slower with the lights on.
Yeah, I can imagine you can see the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Courtney at least gave me a little bit of love here for 2030.
Good.
Okay. And then this one I would have had to guess on.
Okay, you skipped 8.
Oh, I skipped 8. Okay. Oh, that's right. And 50-50. It was a wild guess on this one, but
It is not. Spaceship Earth can actually fit inside the Seas with Nemo.
yeah, inside that aquarium. That aquarium is huge.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yes. That is. I remembered that one from an earlier quiz show. That it was not the biggest structure there.
Yeah.
And the park without a hyperspace mountain is our own Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yep, I knew Disneyland had one, and I knew Paris had one. Hong Kong, wasn't sure if they called theirs hyperspace or not, or did an overlay. This one, Derek, I was the only thing I threw in there was Captain Link Heartthrob or Hogthrob. Okay, hopefully I got a couple of chuckles on that one when people read it.
Some more pigs in space.
Yes, if you knew that one, okay. But I would have been a guess.
Yeah, Disney actually, some of the first Disneyland TV shows where there was a man in space, one where it talks, they did several man in space, like it talked about how the Apollo missions were going to work before they designed the Apollo missions. And it talked, they did another one about, a mission to Mars. And he was the lead German rocket scientist, and he was actually on screen with them. And then Ludwig von Drake is he's actually another one of Donald Duck's uncles.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And that's what Tony was saying. That
Yep.
is a duck.
But he sounded German.
Yes.
But he did sound German as well. So I'd never heard of him, but I'd never heard of the guy in B either. So I had to do something funny, and I'm glad you did that one as well. So
Yeah.
okay, and then what was the name of the Muppet show space skit? And the crowd did really well on that one with pigs in space. And I really had to think. So hopefully, Swine Trek was the name of the ship they were on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I had to think of the other ones. So hopefully somebody got a chuckle out of the Empire Oinks back, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Pork Wars. Okay, that wraps up that round. And Derek, where are we going next here?
Well, should we do halftime? Do we want to do a
let's do
halftime?
halftime.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can come back in and turn on halftime results. So let's show multi-game rankings here.
And our next one's travel. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I was getting there.
I know, but I'm showing them travel, but they can see the halftime.
Got it. So congratulations so far. Skier Pete, you dropped, buddy.
Oh no,
You're number
second
2,
place.
right?
Jeremy's pulling the lead.
Jeremy is back pulling the leads with Heidi coming in
Great,
close
Heidi.
in behind them. So those are our top 3. And this is what I don't like about this. You got to wait till it gets all the way around.
To every player. Find your name while it scrolls fast.
Well, it does scroll fast. And hopefully nope, 69.
There.
So
Great.
Okay, so let's come back in here. Eric, Holly, Christine, Geekin Glenn, Steve, MTP, Bill, and I can't read fast enough. So where do you guys think we're at in terms of the podcast teams?
Oh, it might be my DVC points because Skier Pete's been playing well, or Welcome Homies.
Yeah. Let's come back in and check at halftime. So it is the Welcome Homies, followed by the Geeks, followed by the WDW POV Trivia team. And then we're not on the board as usual.
We're on 4. We're in 4th. We're in 4th.
We're number 4. We're number 4, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and kick this off. And Derek, can you warp us over to the next round?
I sure can.
And this is the travel agent love.
Yeah.
Yes. This round should be pretty easy. There's some funny answers in here. And
Make sure you refresh, guys.
yeah, so let me come back and look at this and go. Number 3 was our shout out to travel agents. And 45, 46. So some people might need to hit the refresh button. If you're just now joining the show, can I do that? Nope, I'd have to start it over again. So anyways, if you're just now joining the show, go to crowd.live/travel. Okay? Crowd.live/travel. You can come back in and play on your smartphone or another web browser tab if you would like and join in on the fun. We will ask you to put a screen name in, your email address. We will send you no more than 1 email a week. And that is my limit because I hate spam with a passion, and it will be very focused to Mouse Quiz. Congratulating the winners from last week and telling you what's coming up on the next show. And so if you're just now joining us and you want to play with a podcast family or a Disney team, go ahead and select them from the drop-down. Otherwise, hit Free Agent. But let's go ahead and kick this show off. If you've used a Disney travel agent before, if you've listened to many Disney podcasts, most of them are done by Disney travel agents. And so these answers should be fairly easy to you. But Derek, I think we snuck a few laughers in there, didn't we?
Yeah, there's some. We got to have some fun somehow. So yeah.
Yeah. So okay then. So Jake, you think you're going to do good on this round?
I hope so. I'm going to try to ramp up the score for our My DVC Points family here.
Okay. Don't let us down, Jake. I'm counting on you there, buddy. So let's go ahead and kick this round off, guys. All right. Congratulations to Jeremy Welch and James Hook for coming in as our top 3 tonight.
Yay.
So what do you guys think? Was that a fun round? Jake,
Great.
hopefully you better have nailed all of those, Jake.
So my device lagged out, and I got my family downstairs, and I'm screaming down the answers, and I still think they got some wrong. So,
Those distractors
not my day, Chad.
Well, we got quite a few people with 10 out of 10, right? So
yeah, those distractors were so great, though.
yeah. And Glenn says, such a cute round. You all deserve all the love. There you go.
There you go.
I think Mary Ann wrote most of those as well.
Yes.
I thought it was someone else.
Oh, maybe it was Sandy.
That sounds
helped.
better.
I think Sandy helped.
Yeah.
I think Sandy helped.
Sandy might have helped some then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think she helped. I think it was Mary Ann and Sandy. I think it was a conglomerate.
A tag team duo.
Yes.
I know that who's your best friend forever when you're in Disney jail or whatever was a Mary Ann question. I definitely remember her saying that one in
I think it was
game one night. So
yeah, I think it was both of them together writing those.
yeah, and David says what a fun round as well. Yeah, and by the way, Jake, I know you're a travel agent, but who else is on here that's watching tonight and tuning in that's a travel agent? We want to give you guys a quick shout out as well. If might be a delay by the time we get to you due to all the streaming technology, but we do want to do that. I know Kurt, who's joined us before, is a travel agent. Brandy Constantine she's played with us some. Going back in, it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many. It's like most of the people I know are Disney travel agents.
Oh, Brad is.
Yes, Brad Coates is, and looking back in, Caleb is from the My DVC Points community. He started a travel agency here pretty recently as well.
Oh, good.
And like Yuli should be, but I don't think she is. Okay. She knows enough about Disney, right? Then it wouldn't shock me if one of these days Tony Ann doesn't end up making the
switch.
The switch as well. She'll come back over. So I if I had to put money on it, I would be betting on travel agents as well. Okay. And Christine,
it's on my list after I'm done teaching. That's my job goal.
Got it. Christine says, I use travel agent for cruises, but I've used a travel agent once in 20 years since I have DVC. That is the majority of my problem, right? Because when I started this, I was like, I'm going to be the only podcast that's really not sponsored by a travel agency. Like, and by the way, all of the best clients in travel agencies, we tend to pick into DVC anyway. So
yeah, it's
kind of a thing now. But Scott was saying, I think Dumbo should be my BFF. He could fly me wherever I needed to go.
Oh yeah.
Point well made there. Too bad it's not the majority rules. So, but anyways, let's kind of shift into the next round here. And the next round is all about Disney food. Okay. So, Derek, why don't you tell us a little bit about this one tonight for Disney food while we warp us. You know what? You talk, I'll warp. Okay.
Okay. I said this round's Disney food. It's all over Disney parks. Probably mostly there's some Disney Springs questions. There's some hotel food. It's honestly some of my favorite foods are some of the stuff I put on there, some of my favorite restaurants. So, but it's all stuff that most people should be familiar with. It's not this little one dish on one restaurant. It's most people should know most of these foods.
Got it.
Great.
Got it. Okay, so I have warped us all over as well. And so it should be crowd.live/chow if you did not get warped over, or you can just refresh the screen there. And I think these are going to be some fun questions tonight. There will be a bonus question that I guarantee will make my regular players just die laughing at the end. And it's worth a lot of points. So don't go bailing on us now. Right? So... and
no spoilers, Chad.
Yeah, I'm not. I was tempted to. Right?
I know.
Right? I was tempted to.
Cheese.
So, Christine says if you're planning a trip during a pandemic, your BFF better be somebody who can be within 6 feet. So,
Yep.
and then Jeremy says, yes, I use a travel agent if you're not staying on DVC points, completely free and a great way to support others in our community. Even if you're a total control freak, you have complete control over your trip.
This is true.
That is very, very true there as well. So let's go ahead and kick this round off tonight, and it'll be Disney food. We'll see you guys back in a few minutes. Go ahead and fire it up, Derek.
Yep.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that last question. I saw that one, Derek, and I just died laughing. Okay.
It was so great. And then I had to show this because that was the spoiler.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, Glenn responds to him, watch out for the zebra gnomes that are lurking in the bushes to grab those domes, Pete. So that one was so much fun. And we threw 1,000 points on that question as well, just to make it a little bit more fun. So I told you guys to answer all the questions. Let's come in and see how everybody did. So put this one in a new tab, and I'll drag it up there to that spazzy results screen. It's just driving me nuts. Okay. So question number 1. So unlimited toppings for your nachos. Pecos Bill, 93%. Got that one right. And a lot of fun on that one.
Used to be a burger topping bar.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it did. It did. So where can you get a Hawaiian twist on nachos topped with pulled pork? And that is at Captain Cook's. And then Glenn had a funny comment here. He goes, Trader Sam's Grog Ghetto. Is that a typo or a hilarious distractor? That would be the hilarious distractor there, Glenn.
Yes. And as we were saying, in California, that's what we call it.
So
that's the Florida version of Trader Sam's.
Yes. Because the California version is quite a bit bigger. It was the original.
Yeah.
And I think this one was just a little bit of an afterthought. Let's turn a closet into a bar.
Okay?
Yeah. And then popular cinnamon and sugar coated snack at Disneyland. 90% of the crowd nailed that one with a churro.
And you know me, it's better at Disneyland.
That is true. Where can you currently find the spring roll cart in Magic Kingdom? Well, as of last week, it was in Adventureland.
When we were there, yes.
It's been in Adventureland, and it was right at the entrance of Adventureland as well. So, but Tony makes this comment here. She goes, currently the spring rolls are in the hub, which caused hesitation because the question said currently.
Oh, that's so frustrating because when we were there, it was in Adventureland.
And that's still it's still like the entrance to Adventureland. It's like right outside of Club 33.
Yeah.
So it's like under the Adventureland sign almost. So I'll still stick by it's nowhere's near Liberty Square, and Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, Adventureland was your best choice there. So I'm gonna go old school with the teachers defending the best choice out of the bunch. So, and then McDonald's has the solar powered location that they just rebuilt over by Animal
great.
Kingdom, and that's over there at All Stars. Which Disney restaurant can you drink a Guinness and eat burgers? Raglan Road. 88% of the crowd got that one. And 86% of the crowd knew that the donuts are called beignets over at Port Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Then 98% nailed the United Kingdom. Had one person think you could get fish and chips in Germany. But nope, United Kingdom. And then I was shocked at this one. Maybe people that just didn't read it, but I threw Gaston's Tavern in there as a distractor because the question says, what drink can you order with a cinnamon bun?
Mm.
So now where can you order it? And
Yeah.
the correct answer is LeFou's Brew. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then this one as well. I did some research and I did some Googling. I could not find a Joffrey's co-branded tumbler out there. And but the
it might have
Starbucks
been
ones
limited.
are all the rage.
Yeah, the Joffrey's was limited. It was a limited edition, I think. That's why it was tricky because they were available at one time.
Got it. So maybe we should mark that one correct for those people, Gina.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take care of
Oh,
it.
you can do it? Okay, great.
Okay. But I don't know how, well, maybe they were limited edition, so they are collectible. So
They also
Okay,
used to give the reusable tumblers like they do at the Starbucks that are not on property at
Yes.
Joffrey's. Yeah.
yeah, you can get the Disney themed ones.
Mhm.
I think right now they just released some that are themed to every park. So you'd have to go to Joffrey's in every park to buy it as well.
Mm.
Now I'm just curious to see how people answered this one because we marked them all as correct because this is fictional Disney food here, and none of them are ever coming to the dessert section of BOMO, right? And I would die laughing if they saw us coming one day and put that out there.
That was great.
Yeah. And so chocolate zebra gnomes, okay. And that seems to be the winner there of chocolate. Strawberry was down there on the list, last place. The next one was pumpkin spice zebra gnomes.
I'd be about that.
And then the last one was pineapple zebra gnomes as well. So, and Pete asked the question. So, Jessica said, I just read that one too fast.
Mm.
And Pete asked the question, how did I drop 32 places on the last question? Because it was a 1,000-point question.
It was just, it can't be slow.
You just couldn't
Gotta
be
be quick.
slow, Pete. You know,
Yep.
you had to just, hit something soon. And we marked them all as correct there. So everybody got points on that one.
And then Glenn's comment about being slow.
Who has time to read the whole question when Jeremy's playing? Yes. But Glenn, I didn't hear you complain once all night about all of the above, and we had several of those in there. Okay. Normally we
gotten them
get you
right.
with the
He's
all of the
learning.
aboves.
He's
Glenn.
learning.
Yes. So, okay, then let's come back over to this, and then I'm going to come back in and check on our teams and see how we're doing tonight. Come back.
Who's
into
our
this.
overall winners first?
Yes. So I'm thinking Jeremy's going to be right there at the top because I haven't seen Pete in the lead in a while. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's more than likely Jeremy, but let's start playing, okay, now that we know Jeremy's kicking everybody's butt, who else going to be second, third, and fourth,
place?
right?
Holly was up there. Kaylin was actually up there quite a bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she
Kaylin's been up
did
there.
sixth on this round, so.
Heidi's been up there a few times.
So. Dave says 11 for 11 in 57th place.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's brutal, Dave. Brutal. So,
And Geek and Glenn was up there. He might be in the top 5, top 10. I don't know.
yes, and Glenn was saying yes that he got all of the aboves tonight.
Good job.
So good job, Glenn. Well, let's come back in and see who is winning our multiplayer tonight. And congratulations to Jeremy, Holly, and Welch.
Oh, yay, Welch.
So, and then, you know what? I'm going to come back into a different screen because that's just annoying me how fast that's
Scrolling, yes.
scrolling and bouncing around. So let me just come back in and do this. Let me just come over to crowd rankings and I can maybe I can drag this up there. There we go. Okay. So can show multi-game rankings on. So Jeremy actually missed 3 questions tonight, guys. So
Only 3.
I want to
Yeah,
know why
only-
he missed 3. Come on.
yeah. So, but I mean, that's unusual. So, congratulations to Jeremy, Holly, Welch, Geek and Glenn came in fourth.
Hey, good job.
Yes, and then Eric, Heidi,
Oh,
James
good job,
Hook,
Heidi.
Steve MTP, Disney Lover, Tony, Jolly Holiday, Jennifer, Christine, Micah, Iron Woman, and Sheila. Skier Pete, you were just slow, buddy.
Yeah.
You're just slow on the draw because you actually got more questions right.
It's all those zebra gnomes.
All those zebra gnomes, right? It's all the zebra gnomes. So, yeah, okay. So, anyways, congratulations to you guys, and let's come back in and see how we're doing on team rankings. So, you guys ready for this?
Oh, let's see.
I'm thinking the homies have got it again.
Homies,
Yeah.
I think.
so.
Yeah, so let's come back in and see. Maybe somebody can dethrone the homies. Let's see. Yes, the geeks
Oh,
did it.
geeks.
Oh,
Homies got second.
Congratulations, geek. So,
And there's Monorail Tails hanging in there, third place. Good job.
yes, Monorail Tales is there as well, and average points is how they rank them here. But yeah, and Team Mighty EVC points, we raked in some serious points, man. We got 37,000 points out there on the
So
board.
Pete, you did help us.
So you did help us there, Pete. So we'll come back in. Oh, the free agents had more points than we did, though. So
Oh.
there we go. And so looking at average questions, right? 32, 36 for the geeks. So the geeks did take it tonight. So
Yeah, geeks.
congratulations, everybody who played. And let me thank everybody for coming in. Thanks for co-hosting Jake, Derek, and Gina.
Yeah.
And we'll come back over to this view as well. And so just so you guys know, Mouse Quiz is a community-sponsored show, which means we put the show on for free every Friday night. We don't charge a dime. If you enjoy our content and we're a blessing to you, we'd greatly appreciate if you could help us offset some of the expenses with this by going over to patreon.com/mydvcpoints. The software that we've got, we're paid up until April. We have to make a huge decision again because it'll be about a $900 investment if the cost didn't go up to renew for another year. So we're definitely good until April when that comes up. But also as well, we always need quiz writers, volunteers, people to help come on and put on the show as well. It takes around 40 hours of work for our team to come back in and produce one episode of this show. And that's an awful lot of work. So far we're able to spread it out, but we have a lot of teachers on our team that are volunteering. And so they're back in school. It was great this summer, but now they're back in school. So we're always recruiting for some volunteers, some quiz writers. Contact Gina Grotsky or shoot myself an email, mydvcpoints@gmail.com. Then let's come back in and some thanks, guys, as well. And then, a round on food helps the geeks every time.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
We know.
Yeah. Yep. And then good job, team. Thanks, everybody. And then Deidre says, thanks, Chad and everyone. Nice to join again. It's been a while.
Welcome back.
And Scott saying good night, everybody. It was fun as usual. So that being said and done, we will be back next week. And I don't think we have trivia picked out for next week. I think our schedule's still open.
I think it's kids' night next week.
Oh,
kids.
it's kids' night. It's
Kids' night.
Halloween. That's
Kids'
right.
night Halloween.
Right.
Yes.
The kids are writing the questions and we're buffering them heavily. Okay. Because they will write some humdingers on their own.
Yeah.
Okay. It is like everybody fails when the kids take over. So we will definitely be doing some monitoring and coaching and doing that as well. But it'll be kids' night. It'll be Halloween themed. And we will see you guys back next Friday. So thanks for joining in, everybody, and have a great night.
Hi, guys.
Bye.